All right, turning the Hudson dog track into a casino. Sounds like a story for Newsnight, Wisconsin, doesn't it? But the reality is, you know it, plenty of the patrons would be streaming across to St. Croix from the North Star State. The Lacoudere Band of Chippewa want to make a casino out of the 55 acres that St. Croix meddles. Opponents say too much noise, too much traffic, too much, well, you get the idea. So we're going to talk about it. We have Ken Tilsen. He's with the Concerned Citizens of Hudson. We also need to let you know that we invited someone from the tribe, but they declined to join us. So we're going to proceed with this anyway. Going to start with that, meeting at Hudson High School, a couple of weeks ago, last few
Monday,
days. You had like 130 plus people in there. Most of them, I think it's fair to say, were against the casino. What in the world are they against it for?
Well, there's more reasons than I can probably tell you in the few minutes we have. I think there are three things that jump out. If we have a casino in Hudson, we would almost destroy the YMCA camp across the way. People who were there heard the director of the camp, the president of the camp, the key counselors talk about the tremendous adverse influence this would have on the Y camp across the way. Right next to the proposed casino is the site of a new school campus. It would be the only school in the Hudson School District on that side of the freeway, the elementary and middle school plan there. That would be lost. The citizens just went through a vote to pick that site. Up on the corner where there is where the major freeway is, there's a brand new hospital complex planning. That's why the head of the board of the hospital was with us when we gave the governor 4,400 signatures against it. The question is, casino or Y camp? Which one don't you want? Casino or school? Which one don't you want? Casino or hospital? Which one don't you want? If we have the casino, we have none of those three. That's just the beginning. There are many more reasons.
All right, let's pick up some of the things that the members of the tribe have been talking about. One is that you've already got the dog track, and certainly a lot of folks didn't want that when it was started up several years ago. However, it is there, and you got the highway in place, and you got the roads all there, and there's parking, and the facility, it could handle all of this. So why is it being made to appear that the dog track is not a good
Let's start
place?
at the beginning. First of all, this is a project driven by the Florida gambling family that built the dog track. It's not driven by the Indians. They find it convenient, that is, the Florida money finds it convenient to use the Indians because of the Indian Gaming Act. But it really has very little to do with them. One, it's simply not true that the dog track is capable of handling. The dog track gets 300 to 400 people a day. We're talking about a casino that would get between 20 and 30,000 people a day. The dog track has a number of performances during the year. Otherwise, it is empty, it is blank, it is dark all night. The casino operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Second, you mentioned the traffic. The traffic studies that we have, based upon a reasonable projection of what this casino will be when fully built, if the other things that are presently on the drawing board will be at a standstill.
All right,
total standstill.
Do you think it's fair to have the Minnesota Indian Gaming Association involved in this? Because their interests lie with Minnesota casinos, and they've been doing, at least one study that said, oh, better not build us in Hudson, it's not going to work. You think that's fair to have them involved in this?
I do think it is fair, because I think two things. One, in fact, not only will a lot of the people come from Minnesota, but Minnesota and the surrounding area will lose hundreds of millions, several hundreds of millions of dollars a year. The net result of that loss, when it becomes apparent to Minnesota, will be an effort to expand gambling right here in Minnesota, either probably non-Indian gambling in the east side of St. Paul, Woodbury, or in that area. I think it is reasonable for all people who oppose gaming off reservation to understand that if this happens, it will be a major expansion of gambling for the metropolitan community. This will be the biggest casino in the metropolitan community, the only one that's on a freeway. It will be bigger than Mystic Lake, bigger than Treasure Island. There's one other thing that you should understand, that the public should understand. Off-reservation gambling is not the wave of the future. It's not what's been coming. The Indian Gaming Act has been here since 1988. There are only 2 casinos that are off reservation. One at Duluth, which was before the act, and one in Milwaukee, which was a bingo hall converted. There are no casinos like this anywhere in the country.
All right.
None.
Ken Tilsen, certainly this is not going to go anytime soon. Hopefully next time we're going to have both sides on. Thank you so much.
I wish we did have both sides. Thank you.